Hello everyone, welcome you all in this video lecture. So in this video, we are going to discuss about stem cell therapy. So before moving to the topic, let's understand first about the stem cells. What are these stem cells and what are the characteristic features of these cells that make them special cells for all of these special therapies. So basically, we know that cells are the unit of all the cellular organisms and they act as a functional and structural unit for all the cellular organisms. So according to the needs of any organism, the cells are divided into various types like bone cells, muscle cells, liver cells, blood cells and stem cells. So the stem cells are also a type of cell and they are defined as a special type of cells which are present in all the organisms, and these cells have ability to develop into many different types of cells. We know that all the types of cells are special types of cells and they have specialized abilities. That's why they are categorized for different types. But the stem cells are undifferentiated or sometimes considered as partially differentiated cells, which means they are not differentiated or they are not specialized cells. But these cells have the ability to differentiate into various types of cells. For example, after fertilization, we know that the zygote formation completes, and after zygote formation, this zygote is divided and develop into different organs of human baby. So basically, this zygote is considered as a stem cell or totipotent stem cell, which have the ability to convert into all the possible types of cells which are present in an organism. So these are the stem cells which have the ability to differentiate and to develop into various specialized types of cells. And also they have the ability to repair the damaging cells. And these abilities make these cells very beneficial for curing and for the treatment for various diseases in humans as well as in animals. Now understand that what is the cell therapy. So basically, the stem cell therapy is the use of these stem cells to treat a disease. So it is a form of regenerative medicine which is designed to repair damaged cell by reducing inflammation and modulating the immune system. And these stem cells have the ability to reduce different types of inflammations in a human body. And this ability makes them special and makes them perfect for prevention of different types of diseases. So these stem cells are considered as a viable treatment for variety of medical conditions because they can't be treated by other conventional methods. So this therapy is very useful for different types of diseases like cancer and many other diseases. Now the question arises that from where these stem cells came and from where they are produced to use in the stem cell therapy. So there are different natural sources, as we have discussed that these stem cells are found in our body, in embryonic tissues as well as in adipose tissue, placental tissue, bone marrow tissue and umbilical cord tissue. So they are obtained from these different sources for the treatment of different diseases. So now let's understand the mechanism of stem cell therapy, or how these stem cells work, how they are useful for stem cell therapy. So basically, there are different types of stem cells which are present in our body, and the type is mesenchymal stem cell, which is also a type of stem cell, and it is found in all the adults in the mesenchymal cells. So these mesenchymal cells have various properties like self-renewal. They have the property of immunomodulatory, anti-inflammatory and differentiation and development properties. So these mesenchymal cells use all the properties of anti-inflammatory and differentiation and development properties to influence the positive change in the body. As we have discussed in our earlier slides, that the stem cells have the ability to divide and develop into multiple specialized cells in our body. So they use this property to change the positive changes in our body. Now the mesenchymal cells are adult stem cells, as we have discussed that they are present in all the adults, which means that the use of mesenchymal stem cells in the stem cell therapy having no ethical concern. But in the case of embryonic stem cells like totipotent stem cell or zygotes, there are various ethnic issues. But in the case of mesenchymal stem cells, there is not any ethical concerns, so they can be used in stem cell therapies properly. So with the help of this diagram, let's understand the stages of stem cell therapy or the mechanism of stem cell therapy, how this therapy works. So basically what happens that the bone marrow which produces these cells, and with the help of bone marrow these cells are moved from bone marrow to blood stream by using chemotherapies and different synthetic growth factors which are injected in our body. And after that these stem cells are collected with the help of the blood and separate out from this blood. After that these stem cells are conserved in very cold conditions with the help of cryopreservation methods and many other methods. They are frozen and make it ready to return to the body later when our body needs these stem cells. So these steps are revised and more chemotherapies are used to fully or partially wipe out bone marrow and immune system. So later when our body needs, these stem cells are returned to our body using a drip. And with the help of these stem cells and with the help of the abilities which have like inflammatory abilities and many differentiation and dividation abilities, our body starts recovering from the diseases for the period of 3 to 6 months or sometimes longer time. So this is the method of stem cell therapy. Now let's understand that what are the applications of these stem cells and what are the uses or significance of stem cell therapy. So as we have discussed that this therapy is very useful to cure different types of diseases which cannot be cured or take a very long time by the methods of conventional methods. So there are different applications like there are several neurodegeneration diseases, brain injuries, heart diseases, spinal cord injuries, several types of cancers and many other diseases which can be cured with the help of stem cell therapies. So as the brain degeneration like Parkinson's disease, Alzheimer's disease and multiple sclerosis, all the diseases can be cured with the help of stem cell therapy. Similarly, in the case of brain injury or the spinal cord injury, sometimes brain stroke and traumatic brain injury lead to cell death, and this cell death can be cured with the help of stem cells in the case of spinal cord injury. Similarly, sometimes the heart diseases and different types of cancers are also used by the help of stem cell therapies. Now, there are various applications of stem cell therapies in veterinary medicines also. So these therapies are also used to bone repair in animals, to ligament repair, to nervous system repair and muscle repair. Because as we have discussed that all the stem cells have the ability to cure and to repair the damaged cells, and also they have the ability to differentiate into particular specialized cells. So these abilities are used for the applications of these stem cells in the veterinary medicines. So in this video we have discussed about the stem cell therapies and the vast applications of stem cell therapies in human as well as in veterinary medicines also. So as we have discussed that stem cell therapy is the emerging medical treatment for different types of diseases which cannot be cured or take a very long time for the cure of different types of diseases by conventional methods. It is also a topic of controversy due to some reasons like embryonic stem cells and different other reasons But beside all these, it is very useful method for the treatment of different types of diseases. Thank you.